Hello and welcome to the Murri vs Koori Interstate Challenge. What a day. This is the final game. And how about all the other games if you've been watching it all day since 9 o'clock this morning? And there's been some great games and we'll give you those scores very shortly. Donnie Johannesson joining you from indigistream.com.au, joined by Petro Sivanasiva. And just the last few games we saw here, Petro, unbelievable.
It's been such a fantastic day, and you know, just what a game that was. And we see that state rivalry, you know, come out. But you know, it's just great to see all the families, friends that have travelled near and far just to be here for this day. And I tell you what, it started off with some fantastic junior games, Murri's versus Samoa early, and then culminating here in our senior game. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and if you have been watching some of the games, the under-12s game, that was the Queensland Murri up against Samoa, and 24-12, it was a win for Samoa. And they continued on with winning streaks in the under-15 girls, 20-4, and then a massive win for the under-17 girls, 54-0 over Queensland. And then, well, it continued again, under-14 boys. We thought it was going to be a closer game, but it blew out at the end, 22-4 again to Samoa. And then Queensland, they came back 14-8, and that was for the under-18 boys. And then we saw under-16s, well, 32-10. Queensland got back again, and that was a real rough game, that one, wasn't it?
Oh, there's plenty of feeling there. Talk about the physicality. There was some massive hits from both sides, but you know, hats off to both teams in that game. It was a fantastic game to watch, a typical State of Origin clash.
Yes, and the women's game that just finished, if you've been watching it, well, Brisbane Natives got up and they had a good win over Dungutty, and Dungutty did a very good, well, they were pretty impressive at training and everything like that, but I think the heat might have got to them as well, and the amount of injuries too, Petro, was unbelievable.
Yeah, look, I think there's been a lot to contend with for all the teams, and especially these conditions. You know, we spoke about early in the day about just how hot it was. We saw a bit of rain, cool things down somewhat, but now we have a bit of a breeze here, so it'll be interesting to see how the teams go using the breeze, but it has cooled down. And have a look at these pictures. This is amazing. As Arab United about to run out on the field, you can hear the noise and look at the colour and energy. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and I expect that on the field too. And a big shout out to everybody watching on live stream up in the Torres Strait Islands, whether you're at one of the islands, Thursday Island, and supporting your team, Saibai and so on. And this team is really, really fired up. They've got 18 out of 25 from the original from the Murri Carnival that they had, and that's really good. And they've been fired up all day, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. And you know, talking about that 2022 Murri Carnival, they were fantastic winners, defeating the Coastal Blacks in a real nail-biter, 28-26. So they did well to last the duration of the Murri Carnival, and then to be subsequent champions, to be here today. They've done a great job, Arab United.
And here we see now Newcastle All Blacks come out now. They defeated Walgett Aboriginal Connection 22-16 there at Bombarderi Sports Complex. And great support from their fellow New South Wales teams as well. It's great to see coaches Paul Douglas and Randall Briggs, and the Briggs boys throughout this entire team. They'll be pretty dangerous, I think.
Yeah, you can talk about the influence of players within teams, but obviously the Briggs boys, synonymous with Newcastle All Blacks. This will be a very physical and tough match, no doubt, and maybe expect some fireworks. You see the size of the players that we have out here. Two big forward packs going head to head. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I saw the training session they had, Newcastle All Blacks at the Broncos there on the Friday, and they look pretty sharp. Both teams now in the huddles. Newcastle All Blacks, 4 times they've won the Koori Knockouts, in 87, 2007, 2018 and 2022.
Yeah, side that set high standards, and you know, we talk about what they did in that Koori knockout up against a Walgett Aboriginal Connection team that was star-studded, had so many NRL players in there, but to their credit, Newcastle All Blacks just too strong, and that family connection, that bond that they had for each other, was enough to get them home in another nail-biter. 22-16 they beat Walgett. So again, they're both sides that are used to going down to the wire. They play tough, they play very physical, and no doubt here today it's going to be another tight contest.
And we can see him just crouching there in that huddle there for Arab United, and the man to watch out for, number 6, Khan Awang, and you can see the pink around his legs there. He can kick a ball, so watch out. Now that the wind has picked up, it's been pretty much not there all day, but now it's picked up. I think he'll use it.
He was super impressive in that final, the Murri Carnival final, and geez, I tell you what, gave the Coastal Blacks fullback plenty of nightmares every time he put that ball up, and it's a real asset in their game for Arab United. So no doubt we'll be seeing plenty of work there from the number 6 Khan Awang.
Yeah, because when they played Coastal Blacks, it was they were in a stadium, Redcliffe Stadium, so they had the 4 sides and everything here. But here it's all open, it's pretty flat, and the breeze will come through, and it'll be benefiting Khan. So watch out for that. So we get ready now, referee Nick Unot, and also the touchies Bailey Shepherd and Dylan Lawrence. And Bailey Shepherd actually was the referee for that Coastal Blacks Arab United game, and he set off 2 players in that game, the first and second half, and Khan was one of them.
Yeah, he doesn't take any nonsense, and we probably need an official like that wants the game played hard and fair and fast, no doubt. So I'm sure hopefully he won't have too much say in today's proceedings as we see the 2 sides shake hands before going to battle.
Yeah, Petro, your pick?
Oh, geez, it's going to be a tough one here. Just slightly going the Queenslanders. Did you expect me to say anything else? Arab United, I'm just leaning towards them, but look, I have no doubt, what Newcastle All Blacks will bring, and what we saw in that Koori knockout, just their toughness and their ability to keep hanging in, keep fighting. We'll see that here this over.
And Arab are missing a great player, a couple of players too. They're now doing stuff for the Cowboys as we see the kick-off here for the final game here on field number 1, and taken up nicely already. And we know this guy, and he's been doing very, very well. Henry Williams Jr. He knows how to run hard. Expect a lot from him. And starts early.
A little bit of hand in the play there.
But how about that big run there? Henry Williams Jr., like I said, he knows how to run.
Yeah, I would be getting out of his way if he was running at me, I tell you. He's a man mountain, and he was a real strong part of their victory in that Murri Carnival win in the final last year.
Good hard run again, Arab United. That's good. We've got some direction coming from the referee as well, so we can hear what's going on. Williams Jr. again. Getting up there hard now. Outer, and the Outer family have been playing in all different teams today, so that's been good to see as Khan gets it out to that right-hand attacking side. Stephen, we know he can score.
9, keep coming, 9.
They've got some numbers at this left-hand side. A couple more up the middle. Putting the pressure there on Newcastle. Last tackle called there by referee Unit. There's Khan with the little chip that goes up so high. Chasers are coming through too. Pressure put on. Ball goes forward.
He's offside.
Put the pressure on him, didn't he?
And we spoke about Awang's kicking game, and there it is. I mean, what a beautiful kick. Put it up nice and high. There's plenty of pressure coming through there from Arab United. And we spoke about that being a feature of their game, and they go to it early.
Yeah, worked out really well. And they're going to be attacking that left-hand and right-hand attacking sides.
When you're ready, go.
We go again. Now winds it up. Buzzy Jacko.
All right, stand now. Wait, on the line, wait. Wait. Go, wait.
Nice big hard run straight through the centre there. Mills pushed back. Wow.
Yeah, tried to throw the offload there when there was plenty of attention there from the Newcastle All Blacks, and Probably just needed to bite down on that one and take the tackle. They were building plenty of good pressure there, but credit to Newcastle All Blacks, their defence held strong.
Well, if we see the replay there, yeah, just going through, and there he is. Mills there, the hands getting in there. And trying to push the pass as well, and that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, that's gives the coaches grey hairs, that one. He just needed to just take that tackle. They were building pressure nicely and unfortunately lose the ball.
Newcastle, opportunity coming up now for them.
Release! Go, one.
Through the hands. Oh, nice tackle.
Hands off!
And he's good at that too, Outer. Henry Williams Jr. gets involved too in the tackling.
Left side, play!
Good shot.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, good work.
well, we thought it was a great tackle that dislodged the ball, but I think the ref got a call there from his touch judge. Would have been a hand in there.
Advantage back to Newcastle. They needed that. They need to get back down this side of the field. Still feeling each other out early, both teams. Taking in the tackle there. Koori was the man involved. Good hard run.
Great run.
Good defence too. Expect that from Arab. He just joined us. They're in the black colours and Newcastle All Blacks in the white strip with the yellow and red V. Out this side now. Good hands. Found a little gap. Bumps off too. Briggs goes well. He's still going.
Still
Briggs
going.
still going. Arab haven't put him down yet. And
He's got it now.
And what a run. And he's getting a bit of argy-bargy too. How did he do that? Oh, determination, grit. That's what got him over the line.
Yeah, Callan Briggs, what an effort. There's a great bit of play there as we head towards the replay, but just that bit of play there on the right-hand side goes through the hands. Some really good block players there, took plenty of pressure.
Well, he was fired up for that one, and they're still a bit fired up, and, you know, having a few words to say to Eric, but they got the points, so they need to settle down now. There he is. Bumps off 1, 2, just around the top and plays on. I thought, no, he wasn't the marker, really, was he? He sits on his side there.
Yeah, you got to play the whistle, and it looked like Arab United thought the tackle had been affected or dropped off, but geez, again, look at Briggs. What a powerhouse. Keeps pumping the legs.
There you
He's
go.
still in motion.
That's right.
He's still going. And look at that. Carries another 2 players. Reaches out. What a try. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Yeah. Wow, that was a good replay too to show the strength coming from him as well.
You see a player being sent off here, number 3.
Doesn't matter, it's weight, unnecessary.
Oh, this is what we said.
Yeah.
Let's
Gillum
go get
Mosby.
him. Over there, I think it's in bin.
Yeah, as that
Right,
try was
time
being
on.
scored, I saw a player, Newcastle All Blacks player, down on the ground. He was hit late. And got the call from the touch judge, Gideon Gillum Mosby. He's no stranger to us. Played NRL with the North Queensland Cowboys. Gets 10 minutes in the bin.
Yep.
Well, they're rubbing that stuff out early, which is great. The 20-minute quarters, this for the men's team. 2-minute break after quarter 1 and quarter 3, then a 5-minute break at the quarter halftime break. So, yeah, it's really good at the moment for them to get these points on the board early.
What about that, Donny? I mean, it was all Arab United, and Newcastle just showing there. We see a fantastic conversion.
Gets the extra points.
Yeah, we see this play down here again. Beautiful bit of play. Plenty of players in motion there, and defensively you can't beat that. That's just pure strength. And look at that. Carry 1, 2, reaches out. Great try. Callan Briggs, and definitely a player to watch. That's for sure. He's been talked about before this match, and just his mobility for a big man playing out wide in the centres.
Can't for the restart. Goes up nice and high. Good chase too. Went backwards at play on. So they got the ball back already, thanks to John O'Ruben, who came flying through from that high kick from Khan. Henry Williams Jr.
Stand
He's
down,
about
make
10
the
out.
line. Hold. Wait.
Numbers on this left, but they go to the right. Khan struggles and gets short of the line.
On the line. Hold. Wait. Go. 3.
Back to this left-hand side. Williams Jr.
Stand down, Simon. Wait.
You can get a feeling that he might get a try soon if he keeps going forward like that. Going out wide now. And back inside, doesn't really help. Got wrapped up there, Jacko.
Wait.
Whoa.
Yeah, sloppy play the ball.
Back close to the line, you don't need that.
It was a good tough carry and great defence there by the NAB team, but yeah, geez, just need to get a good play the ball there. That's 2 times that we've seen, you know, the Arab United team building pressure and just mistakes down this end.
Let's go, trainers.
Well, they let themselves off the hook. Yeah, it was a bit terrible play there. Good for Newcastle. We've got the 6 points on the board already. It's turned really cool here now, Petro, after a long, hot, stinky day.
Well, great work.
Up now.
Good defence.
Hold. Go. 1.
Was involved in that. Oh, loose ball again.
Jeez, I tell you what, you know, we talk about the poor coaches on the sidelines. They'll be tearing their hair out, and you know, just again a bad mistake there from Newcastle All Blacks, and again we talk about letting them off the hook. And they needed to get into that set and with a good kick and get out of this out of their own territory. And Arab United, we see them get another opportunity here.
And both coaches too, Brian Murga there for Arab United. When we had a chat to him, he was happy with the team's performance leading up to this, with early training sessions. As we see now, he's wrapped up Ruben.
Stand together. Square hold.
Wants to play it quick.
Wait. Go. 1.
Right hand side, scoots from dummy half, goes well. Stephen.
Move now. On the line. Wait.
5 metres out.
Go. 2.
Go to that right. Khan, still going. Punts 1, 2. Goes for the line. Held up. He's got the strength, Khan.
Time off. Out on the 10 for me, please. Tackle 3.
Yeah, took the right option. There was plenty of defence there from Newcastle, but you know, Khan just shows his strength. Decided to take the line on.
Tackle 3. Play the ball. Go.
Still putting them under the pressure. Newcastle All Blacks now need to defend.
And stand up. On the line. Wait.
To keep that 6-point lead. There, big run, that short from the line. He's going to get close.
Tackle on the line. Wait. Go.
Stephen. Can't chip over the top. Is it too deep? Yes.
Yeah, the idea was right. Just a bit too much on that. And, you know, again, hats off to the Newcastle All Blacks there. Defensively, they're just so strong.
Well, sometimes it's hard for him to control his kicking gun because he's so good at it.
Well, it's a real asset for him, isn't it? I mean, his short kicking game, his long kicking game, high kicks as well. We saw that early on. There's plenty of points in his game there, but, you know, usually playing out wide. I think he's playing their 6, so you see Newcastle bringing him out their half.
19, not square.
Nice kick. Is it going to go out on the fall? Yes, it does. Just a bit too much behind it. The breeze is coming through now at the moment too.
Yeah, Scott Briggs saw an opening there. He saw their fullback, Arab United fullback, was up short. Decided to go for the 40-20.
Well, why not try things like that? You've got the 6-point lead. Put the pressure on the Arab. But unfortunately, out on the full.
All right, play the ball. Play it.
Durante gets it off to Charlie. Hodges, I should say.
Yeah, big Morris Hodges gets his first touch.
Going out this left-hand side. Cut down well. Good defence there. Again, this left attacking side, making some space there, Mane. Again.
Yeah, get the penalty, a bit of a leg pull there. Yeah, big Josh Mane went to play the ball quick. It was a super run. Gets the penalty.
Through the hands, Ruben gets it out.
Ooh, Hodges met some stiff defence.
Hey, look for me, look. Wait.
Wants to play it quick, Durante. Goes back over there to that man, Manny.
19, release it.
It's about 5,
On the
6
line.
out.
Wait.
Putting pressure now on Newcastle. Gets it to Khan. Good cut-out pass. Finds Jacania. And is he close to the line?
Stand 3.
Good running of those angles there from Arab. Now the switch inside. Goes himself.
On the line.
Held up. Well, they're trying everything they can at the moment, Arab, and they need to. 6 points down.
Yeah, and again, you talk about, you know, the class of this Newcastle side. Their defence holding strong.
Oh, Hodges felt that. He's been feeling it all day.
Wait. Go.
Durante. Khan, nice little chip. This time, will it stay in? Puts the pressure. Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit too deep, that one.
In the middle.
See Newcastle now on the attack.
And Arab were ready for that too. They were ready for the quick tap off. Good defence there. Oh, strip. Oh, he almost was going for the one-on-one strip, but lost it altogether. One-on-one strip knocked on, says referee Nick Inut.
Yeah, big Jack Giddings there. Took the ball up hard and had plenty of good defenders there in Arab, and tried to go the one-on-one strip. Looked like a Arab player had dropped off the tackle, allowing for the strip.
Yeah, there we go.
Knocks it forward.
And we notice both benches are being used wisely, so that's good to see.
Yeah, still hot conditions, so it's great to see the interchanges coming in, getting their opportunity to lift.
6-0 scoreline. Callum Briggs was the try scorer for Newcastle. And it was a ripper of a try too, and be looking forward to that in the highlights reel.
Yeah, great run there by big. It's Chris Lennon there.
Bumps 1-2, keeps the ball, goes well. And that's Isaac Briggs. So the Briggs brothers are really doing some damage at the moment as the kick goes long and deep. Is it going to go? Yes. Finds the side.
Yeah, great bit of play there from Newcastle. They just need to capitalise on the bit of possession that they had. It's been a bit sparse at the opportunities that they've had with the ball. And again, you know, Ian Scott Briggs does well, gives his team a chance, puts it deep.
I know it's an easy thing to say, Petro, but we've seen Arab in the way they played in the Murri Carnival, and it seems like they're just a bit flat. But of course, they've probably just got together over the last couple of weeks, training sessions and so on, instead of playing 6 days straight. Big run. They're getting back involved in the game now, Arab United.
Newcastle United, they're racing off this line. Some great shots.
They're really keeping them down here. Khan, watch the cut-out pass, goes out wide. And who is it, that man? Of course, Jono Rubin. We've seen him score many tries. Oh, comes back. Rubin dropped the ball and came back with the defence. And now a bit argy-bargy on Rubin. We knew something like this would happen, Petro.
There's a lot to play for, and, you know, a lot of pride in both these sides and a lot of emotion.
Let's go.
Yeah, Jono Rubin looked like he was going to fly down that right-hand side. He looked like he was away, but the Newcastle defender scrambled really well. See this long ball. Yeah. Rubin gets on the outside. Tim Christie. Christie, great effort.
Brad.
The shot here.
Brad.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see the referee. You've already got one send-off.
A lot of unnecessary foul play just coming around in. Let's have no more, okay? And if they come in again, the guy who done it is gone, okay? Is that both ways? Yeah, both ways. There's been more your guys, okay? Let's fix it up. Good penalty here.
Well, a bit of fire in there at the moment for Arab.
Let me talk.
Play like that. We don't want to play like that.
Let me talk, please.
Yeah.
Let's have no more.
No.
I understand it's them first.
Tell 'em.
I did just then.
All right. We don't want to play
Let's
like that,
clean
mate.
it up. All right, you got a penalty.
That's twice.
And referee Nick in it heard both sides of the story there and laid down the law as well.
Adrian Davis is pleading his team's case.
As long as it goes both ways. So there. Starting up again now. Good hard run.
Yeah, great carry. Yeah, big Chris. Sorry, Danny Spathis there. And he's been a workhorse, Chris Piper, number 13.
Yeah, and Arab there, just in a bit of a face rub, but just play on as we see them now attacking again. And Arab starting to really get well, doing well in defence at the moment, and they know they need to make sure they don't score any more points as they go closer to the line now, Newcastle. Smith would grub it through. Will it work? Whoa, he kept flying through and he almost did it. You know, went for number 2. Try number 2 there, Briggs. He was on the spot.
Yeah, Scott Briggs sizes up really well. Saw a good line and just popped it in behind that line, and it was Callan Briggs who almost got there, dived on that loose ball, and again, Newcastle just applying plenty of pressure here to this Arab United side.
It was a good call, that passage of play, as we see the replay there. Just that grubber right behind him, and there he comes flying out of nowhere. He almost got it there, Briggs.
A penalty. Ball didn't carry, is that right?
Yeah, out on the full. And again, just controlling the kicking. As we see, let's add some extra points.
You see that experience there from the Newcastle All Black side there. You talk about players like Scott Briggs. I think Piper's been a workhorse there in the middle, and just being able to control a bit of play. You know, they've had some adversity, had to defend their line there for big stints, and were able to survive that. And then on the back of that, again, you talk about Briggs' kicking game as being able to get that Newcastle side back into good territory and apply plenty of pressure. And Arab United really challenged here so far with a player off.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, trying to scramble in defence and everything like that, but this is a good call from Newcastle to try and add the extras, which they do. So 8-0. They know that any points they can get, let's take them, because you never know, Arab could turn things around pretty quickly. And I believe that is the first quarter too, Petro. So your thoughts quickly before we go to a break?
Yeah, it's been outstanding. Just love the physicality, just love the toughness. To the size of both these sides, plenty of mobility for big men, but we see the experience, I think, of Newcastle just getting themselves to that 8-point nil, being able to manage, pressure situations, and then being able to capitalise, when they have their moments. So this is a good opportunity for Arab now. Grab a breather, reset, refocus, and talk about what they need to do to get back into this game.
Okay, 8-0 Newcastle over Arab United. We'll be back after this break.
We can all create a new story for our people
and stop chronic conditions determining our lives.
Sing out to your local health service
and book in today for your 715 health check.
A 715 health check is more than a clinical assessment.
It's a way of honouring yourself and your old people.
And ensuring our people are strong, black and deadly.
Book in for your 715 health check today.
We can all create a new story for our people
and stop chronic conditions determining our lives.
Sing out to your local health service
and book in for your 715 health check. Health checks are a game changer.
Call your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service and start with a free 715 health check. And get your free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
We can all create a new story for our people.
And stop chronic conditions determining our lives.
Sing out to your local health service and book in today for your 715 health check.
This year, take the right steps towards a healthier, deadlier you.
And book in for your 715 health check to take home one of these Deadly Maroons shirts.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
And welcome back to the Murri and Koori Interstate Challenge. 8-0 Newcastle All Blacks over Arab United at the moment. Donny Janison joining you with Petro Sivanasiva, and we were just discussing off air about, you know, the two teams and what we're expecting from them. And I think we're going to get a lot of more things out of Arab in this second quarter.
Yeah, well, they really need to strike back here. And again, it's been pretty tight, but talk about that experience of Newcastle being able to make the most of their opportunities. And Arab hopefully having their player, Gideon Geller-Mosby, returning back to play. Here he is now. I can see him in the line. So he's finished his stint on the sidelines. 10 minutes in the bin.
Yeah, that was a strange one, that one. It happened after the first try there by Callum Briggs, and a little bit of face massage and a few other things, and the referee stamped that out straight away. Said, mate, we don't want this, and go over stint. So he did, and that put, well, Newcastle in good position, but the good thing for Arab, they didn't score another try in that time that they had a man down, as we see the kick off now. Khan kicks it off away. What can we expect now from Newcastle All Blacks?
20, stand up with me.
Yeah, good grinding set. They need to just get back into this game by just completing their sets. It's a good run.
Unfortunately, he didn't stay up, and it's because he had a gap there actually. So if he was still standing on his feet, he could have got away there. But good defence there coming there from Arab United. And Taibi Dula, he was the man involved in that tackle. He's been very busy. Khan holds him down for Arab. Through the hands. Oh, he's been going well, Mills.
Yeah, big Isaac Briggs there,
Briggs
big number 8.
Whoa. They stamped that out.
He's a tough man to stop. You just need to play that ball. Just want to see a replay here. Just loose carrying that ball.
Well, they're putting themselves under a bit of pressure at the moment.
See, Isaac Briggs trying to fight, play the ball.
Yeah, just over the top. I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Yeah, the big fella done such a great job. Just need to play the ball.
Geller-Mosby is back from the bench, so he wants to get involved to make up for his time off. Nice little pop pass. Finds Jacania. Using this side now on the left. Power.
Good tough defence too.
9 step. Go 3, 9 you're offside. Keep coming, make the line.
Good hands coming in there.
Move now.
Dula again. Calling for numbers on this left-hand side. Goes through. Little pop pass goes well. Powell loses it. Wow. They had an overlap there too. Quick play of ball. Catching them off guard there. Newcastle All Blacks now. Not a bad run there from Christie. He's been doing okay for the Newcastle team.
15 straight out.
Simon.
Go 3.
Back inside again. Getting plenty of meters there, Piper.
Yeah, great run there by Cooper Piper.
Putting them under the pump. They've got some great field position here now at the moment. Dennis there was helping.
Go, nothing late.
Oh, catches him out. And good hands to be picked up there.
Oh, wow.
They put the pressure on themselves, didn't they?
They did. They put plenty of great pressure. And it was just big number 4, Bradley Stephen. Just needed to dive on that ball, tried to pick it up. It was great defence. Put plenty of pressure on Adrian Davis, who was sizing up the kick.
There it is. Yeah.
Just need to dive on that one.
But the earlier passage of play in that replay was being under the pump there, Greg Morris for Newcastle. He was trying to get the kick away, but he was shut down quickly. And it's good to see the crowd has still stayed out here all day. They've been here, Petro.
Yeah, they've been streaming in all afternoon, and all here to see what was a fantastic women's game and now our men's final interstate challenge.
More metres. Oh, he's trying to push the pass again, but no. Held by the referee in it. There he is, getting involved in also that Williams Jr. with the tackle. Oh, fumbles, but keeps the ball. Under the pump now. Back inside for Newcastle. Again, loose ball.
There's a good bit of defence there from Arab United. Just trying to get the number, I think it might have been number 12 there. Jacko with a good hit, good shot, dislodges the ball, and they needed that because it was looking pretty ominous. Newcastle were looking good with the ball in hand. It was number 7 actually, it was Adrian Davis, Travis Durante. Good tackle, nice hit on the ball, dislodges the ball, and as I said, you know, a good pressure reliever there. Arab United needed that.
Yeah, they certainly do. 8-0 in this second quarter, and they definitely need to do something now. Comes, switches the ball, goes out that right-hand side.
Stand up, Marcus.
Khan. Oh, was that a little bit high?
Yeah.
Oh, it seems to be okay though. Ian Oui. Oh, is it calling it now? Yeah, no. Khan really needs to get this ball downfield. Get plenty of field. Not too bad. Just keep that roll going. That's what they need to do, isn't it, Pedro?
Yeah, the Arab needed that. Another penalty and a good opportunity. Oh, geez, as we see.
Oh, Williams Jr.
The big man, Williams Jr. put that ball down.
That is very rare to see that from him. He's a really good player. He makes the meters, but yeah, unfortunately.
We talked about Arab United just needing to get back in this game, and two back-to-back penalties, and yeah, just unfortunate mistake there. And again, we see Newcastle All Blacks another fantastic opportunity to attack this Arab United defensive line.
Well, they're setting up the players there, and Briggs is asking for the ball. I think he's pointing to, look, he might go that corner, have that set play again that they try to get before. And there he goes through the hands now. Good run. Oh, is he going to stay in? He's just got taken over the line there, Briggs.
Gellum Mosby, what a tackle. And they needed that. And geez, I'll tell you what, isn't that going to be a battle for today? The two centres. Gellum Mosby up against Callan Briggs, and Callan Briggs tried to take him on the outside, but Gellum Mosby had all momentum and used that momentum just to carry him across that the touchline, and so Arab United.
I thought Briggs might stay in, but yeah, the power there coming from Mosby, unbelievable. As you see the replay, just drags him out. Arab now, they need to get some points on the board. Oh, big hard run. We can hear that from here. Dula was the man. He felt that.
Yeah, big number 12, Jason Edwards. What a shot.
Still going well out that right-hand side. Williams Jr. gets the pass away this time. And there's our man, Bradley Stephen. Scoots from dummy up, little short pass, but almost taken as an intercept.
Jeez.
He was very lucky.
I think it was Matt Simon there for Newcastle. Geez, if I tell you what, if he holds that ball, he's away. And on the other side of it, if I think it's Fayoud, if he holds onto that ball, there's a certain try there. Sorry, Jono Rubin down that right-hand side, and they look dangerous every time Arab go down that right-hand side. There's plenty of opportunities there for them.
Yeah, and we know Jono Rubin can score, so anywhere on the field pretty much, but yeah, especially on that right-hand side. Keep feeding him the ball and give him some space and he'll be away. Oh, another big hit there. And that was some good work there by Piper, who was involved in that for Newcastle. Savage plays the ball. Jacko. Stephen, dummy half. Oh, a little bit high, but still going. Stephen! Good run. Oh, terrible play, but they got away with it. Cut out pass, in open space. Is he there? He tiptoes there and he goes over the line. Oh, he was all by himself there, Solomon Fayoud.
Yeah, beautiful bit of play there from Arab. And, you know, we talked about getting back into this game. This is exactly what they needed. It's back-to-back sets. We're able to convert some really good field position and just that nice bit of play out wide here on this left-hand side.
And that's what we were saying before, that they have the overlap, they haven't used it, but they did in this particular case, as we see in the replay, the long cutout pass, and the overlap goes over, almost gets taken out, but he stumbles over for a try.
Yeah, hats off there to George Rubin. Yeah, he's sized up the situation. He saw there were plenty of Newcastle players manned up on the Arab United. Saw a loose winger, free on the outside, and what a ball.
Very lucky.
And Fayoud did well, didn't he, just to stay in there?
Yes, he did.
Plenty of defenders coming across from Newcastle.
Well, this is very important for Khan. He's a good kicker, but remember, up against Coastal Blacks, he hit the posts a couple of times too, I think, or in the semis and also in the final. Up against Perga.
How good's this game on? Arab now with a great opportunity, and what do you reckon, Donny? I'll back him in.
I'll back him in, yeah, definitely.
I'll put the mopper on him.
It's gone quiet here now too. The yellow and black colours of Arab are just in the stands at the moment. Oh, he's just pulled that side. Just come around a bit.
As you see this replay again, beautiful bit of play here down this left-hand side. And it was our man there, George Rubin. What a ball.
It almost looked like he didn't put the ball down properly.
Yeah, he tried to get a better angle on it, but tried to come around, and you know, sometimes you don't want to push your luck too much. But again, great to see Arab United back into this match.
Yeah, 8-4, and hope you're enjoying the Murri vs Koori Interstate Challenge. If you just joined us, we've got in the black Arab United, Newcastle All Blacks in the white with the yellow and red V. And the game earlier, if you missed it, was Brisbane Natives over Dungutty, and Brisbane Natives got up 18-6 for the win.
Piper coming out of the line.
Josh Manny, the man there, and speed now comes here. Stephen, he's been doing well. Back inside pass, almost worked. Oh, he had the right idea. He knew one of his players was coming down the side. Great idea.
Yeah, well, I tell you what a run. And, geez, I tell you what, he just needed to hold on to that. I know the intention was there, but you know, geez, if he goes to ground, and again, we talk about building pressure. You see this break again. Piper raced out the line. There, the ball gets dislodged.
And the speed of it too. But you're right. He had that option where he could have kept the ball, but yeah, there he was trying to just pop the pass and keep the flow going. But unlucky, Fayoud couldn't get the ball. Good field position actually for Newcastle.
Yeah, geez, we talk about momentum swinging. It was all Newcastle United. Newcastle All Blacks, sorry, who had weighted possession and were looking really strong. And Arab with a good try and getting themselves back into this contest. And we see another great hit.
Yeah, good work there. Good. He was, pinged on that one. I was a bit surprised in that.
I think maybe some some game smarts there. Jaden Rosberg maybe held on to the big fella's arm. Number 16, Noah.
Briggs kicks the ball out now. So back advantage to Newcastle All Blacks. Big hard run. Lennon. Good work still coming through at the moment. Popping the pass, keeping the ball alive. That's a good idea for Newcastle. They go out that side, but he's wrapped up by Khan. And also he had some help with Outer. Helped him out as well. Good field position still. Big hit there, and he's come over the top. Josh May. Oh, he's made him feel that, and Lennon's there. Thank you very much. Now we're picking up the pace, and as you see, Briggs. Oh. Wow.
Oh, was that Shepherd?
He's got him for that, pinned him.
Jeez, I tell you what. Well, Newcastle All Blacks, things are looking ominous there as they spread the ball and then turn the ball back on the inside, and looking for tied defenders from Arab, and so lucky to get that one.
Very lucky. Arab should be very thankful. There's the big hit there. Oh, and Josh Manning. He's getting really busy at the moment in attack and defence. They're really stepping up. Ball still alive. Pop the pass by the tackle. Still play on. Allen now, the captain. He goes to the ground, plays the ball. Smith gets it out. Almost, Billy Towers almost bubbled it there. We don't need any of that. We can see what was going on. Newcastle. Roseberg. Smith takes that left-hand side. Khan wraps him up too. Khan's been really good in defence in these first two quarters. There he is again, getting heavily involved. He knows they need to get some points and stop Newcastle rolling on. Newcastle now going straight back up the centre again. Oh, well, he was saying he held me, so.
Yeah, big Simon Allen. It was a great run. He thought that he could get a pass away after that tackle was effected, but the ref was on the spot.
Well, it was pretty much off the ground, wasn't it?
Yeah. But they've been impressive. I think, the Newcastle All Blacks, their forwards, been sharing the workload. See a great charge here from big number 8, Edward Mills, for their United team.
Good opportunity to get some points on the board, stay in contention up against the Koori knockout winners, Newcastle All Blacks. And again, unfortunately, just poor handling. Just when you think a team's getting on the roll there, Pedro, it just swings.
Yeah, Morris Hodges here. There's a great hit, some good contact. And it's just, there, some hands in around the ball, but still, you've just got to be able to take that ball, go to ground and play the ball for your team.
8-4 at the moment in the second half. And just to remind people that we have 20-minute quarters, a 2-minute break after the first and the third, so there'll be a 5-minute break coming up after this second quarter. And I'm sure both Brian Merger, the coach for Arab United, and Paul Douglas and Randall Briggs for Newcastle All Blacks will be laying down the law. Newcastle now. There's that man again, and that try scorer Briggs. He wants to get another try.
Jeez, he's good on his feet, isn't he?
He is. They go back to this middle of the park as we hear the siren going. But just when they thought they were on a bit of a roll there, Petro Civoniceva.
Yeah, it was just see half time, and yeah, again, Newcastle getting good field position and setting up themselves really well. And as we see the hooter go, and a well-earned rest here for both teams. As you can see, them both all sucking the big ones in. They're all still tested here in these really hot and sticky conditions. It has cooled down somewhat, but nonetheless, it's been a great first half of footy here from both these teams.
Okay, 8-4 is the scoreline at the moment. Newcastle All Blacks up against Arab United. Petro Civoniceva and Donnie Johannesson just taking a break. We'll be back after this.
This year, take the right steps towards a healthier, deadlier you.
And book in for your 715 health check to take home one of these Deadly Maroons shirts.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
We can all create a new story for our people.
And stop chronic conditions determining our lives.
Sing out to your local health service and book in today for your 715 health check.
Hey, do you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear? Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Plus, the mob at the clinic will support you in looking after your health too. Hey, you mob, you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear?
Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Plus, the mob at the clinic will support you in looking after your health too.
Vaping exposes you to all kinds of chemicals
that we don't yet understand, but are definitely not safe.
They can be addictive, damage your heart and lungs, and impact your immune system.
For more information on vaping, contact your local clinic or quit line at 137848.
Yeah, you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear? Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Health checks are a game changer.
Call your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service and start with a free 715 health check. And get your free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
We all know smoking's bad for you, and smokers are at higher risk of getting seriously ill.
So make a deadly choice and give up the smokes today. Health checks are a game changer.
Call your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service and start with a free 715 health check. And get your free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
A lot of people think that vaping is harmless.
But we know it still affects your brain development, hurts your lungs and heart, and even increases your risk of addiction.
So don't start on the vapes and contact your local clinic or quit line for support.
Yeah, you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear?
Where you got to book in for a 715 health check. Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
When it comes to a game plan, which team stands out? The Broncos? The Titans? The Cowboys? Or the team at your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service who can work with you on a game plan?
To eat well, exercise, even help quit the smokes.
Call your local medical service and start with a free 715 health check.
And a free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
And welcome back to the Murri vs Koori Interstate Challenge. Donnie Johannesson joining you with Petro Civoniceva. 8-4 Newcastle over Arab. And I tell you what, there was some hard tries in there to get that.
Yeah, there were. And again, I've just been talking about, you know, probably some of that senior leadership there from Newcastle, the influence of the Briggs brothers, as we see young Callan, and what a try this was, and just bouncing off defenders, and just his ability, his footwork for a big man. And there we see those last two defenders trying to stop him. What a powerhouse, and that was a great way for Newcastle All Blacks to open up their encounter with a great 4-pointer.
That should not have been a try, because those players should have got him. But, yeah, it was good. And we see the long cutout pass there coming to, of course, their number 2, Solomon Fire-Oud, who was doing very good stuff there for the Arab United, and put it down to that long cutout pass too. Is very good. And just before we start the second half, Petro, the Deadly Choice commercials, we see the performance centres from the Cowboys and the Broncos. How good are they?
Yeah, they are great. And it's just wonderful to see, the way rugby league's evolved, from grassroots communities, and obviously you get up to the big time there with the NRL clubs now, and the facilities that they have for their players. But yeah, just on that, it's been great, the partnerships that we've had with between the NRL teams and Deadly Choices. We saw a great partnership initially with the Brisbane Broncos, and then obviously with the Titans, and then the Cowboys, and all the other teams now that have come on board with the Deadly Choices program. It's wonderful to see, and it's definitely helped grow that brand. It's gone from strength to strength throughout the state of Queensland, encouraging Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander families and their communities to get their 715 health check, and we see those Deadly Choices shirts all across the state. So it's wonderful to see as we see the start of this second half. Great kick there by Owen. Nice and deep for Arab United.
Yeah, Khan's a great kicker. Hopefully he'll get some more kicks in general play to help Arab get some more points on the board. And we hope you're enjoying this coverage, especially if you're watching on the live stream on the QMC app up in the Torres Strait Islands. A big shout out to everybody up there. We hope you're enjoying it, and going for your team here at the moment. They are supporting the great area up there. Beautiful country. As we see now, Newcastle All Blacks coming up, trying to get some more points on the board. It's an early stage.
I love the way they use their big men to roll forward, but geez, they're not afraid to string a pass just to get them out onto an outside edge. And we saw Big Briggs there, the big number 8, Isaac Briggs. He's been a powerhouse there for Newcastle All Blacks.
It's not a bad option putting the kick through, as long as they chase, which they do, and they stop Arab in their tracks. So it's a good thing there. And he's always not a bad runner too, Jacania. Bumps off one, keeps going, gets another one. Fayud finally bought, as he plays, there was no marker. And scrambles through Jacania. They're getting plenty of ground here at the moment. They're doing very well as they see Powell now go up there. Khan's looking for it on this right short side. He does get it. Khan steps inside, 2, bumps another one, sees the line. Khan bumps again, gets the short pass away, gets it out in the corner. He dives as he's there though. I think he dived into the crowd, Jono Rubin, and we know he can score, and we hope the people who are there too close to the sideline are okay. He did go flying through the air. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I hope those spectators are okay. Geez, I tell you what would have been an exciting play, and it was right in front of the Arab supporters. They gave the try, but I think it was the touch judge who put his flag up. Might have been that left boot of Jono Rubin as he flew through the air. And you see the replay here. What a bit of play here from Arwang. Too strong, the big man.
I thought he was going to go all the way there. Then he changes direction. Bang! Oh no! Oh.
When you're ready, Adrian.
Well, they always say stay behind the rope. So I hope they're okay. But just goes to show how quickly in this third quarter that Arab just got up the field so quickly, and then try to get that few points in the corner there.
Yeah, it was on the back of their fullback Brendan Jacania and Solomon Fayud. It was a couple of dummy half scoots that really started that momentum push from the Arab side.
And no marker too. So really caught them off guard there.
Might be a feature of their game, bringing their quick men, as we see a fantastic break here from the big man.
Oh, good pass too, keeping the ball alive. They're going out that right-hand side. Oh, Really playing well there, Greg Morris. Morris finally stopped.
Oh, geez, that's a heartbreaker, that one.
Oh.
Just when Newcastle were building plenty of pressure there. And I tell you what, it was on the back of big Isaac Briggs. He's been absolutely outstanding. It was a wonderful charge in that middle third. Was able to knock a few defenders away and got a great offload. They shifted to the right-hand side, and as you see, number 1 there, Greg Morris. Jodic played the ball.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, just a sloppy play of the ball. He did everything right. It's just that last bit of foot that collected that ball, unfortunately for him.
Especially way down that end of the field too, really putting the pressure on Arab.
He's been dangerous himself, Greg Morris. We talked about the influence of Jacania for Arab and Solomon Field for Arab.
Yeah, there's Jacania taken high there as well, so referee called it straight away. Seems to be okay. Khan expected a real good kick to get plenty of field position for Arab. Try and put some points on the board. It's gone up nice and high. I think it's gone.
Geez, he doesn't get some air on that ball, doesn't he?
He does.
It was a good charge.
He's certainly there. And Dula, Tybee Dula playing the ball. Hodges. He's been busy in the first couple of quarters. And they're looking for those numbers again out that left-hand attacking side. Through the hands, short pass, little gap, but he finds that the defence coming through for Newcastle. Quick dummies, holds the ball up, still doesn't know what to do, finally gets it away. Still play on. Oh, lost ball. And all that came from, well, they had no idea what they were doing, unfortunately, that close to the line, Arrow.
Yeah, I think it was George Rubin, the number 9 there, just trying to look for a runner and push the pass. And luckily for Newcastle All Blacks now get the ball back and just need to grind themselves out of their own half here.
Williams Jr. involved in that tackle. Oh,
there he is again.
Got a gap, and he's got some space. He's got support. He does. And he's got even more support on the wing there with Matt Simon, who's still trying to go back inside. He goes outside, looks for a pass, gets it away, and they try and go back inside again, and finally brought down there. Well, it was a good idea, Simon de Christie.
Yeah, it was big Isaac Briggs again. Yeah, wonderful charge there. Showed plenty of speed, the big man, as they shaped to go on the inside.
Oh, well, they were distracted by a little argy-bargy, and they just kept playing on. And Davis goes straight under the post while everyone was arguing in the background. And Arab should have just played the whistle.
Yeah, can you talk about that leadership? Adrian Davis there saw an opportunity. I think he had a player looming on the inside and dummied, I'm pretty sure here, as you look at that replay.
See, the players just stopped there for a few seconds and expecting, I suppose, the referee to blow for an infringement, but they just kept on playing, and Adrian Davis straight through the middle. There you go.
Yeah, and look, again, you talk about, the player looming on the inside. It was Greg Morris there who took defenders away for Adrian Davis, and again, just shows, his great leadership qualities, and another great 4-pointer there to the Newcastle All Black side.
Oh, 12-4 at the moment, kick right in front. And Arab, they need to really talk to each other in the back play there to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, some tired defenders there in that middle, and we're just seeing, again, on the back of Isaac Briggs and just the tremendous go-forward that he brings to this Newcastle All Blacks team. They're able to generate plenty of momentum, and here, as we see.
And just in that, he was holding the player too, so the player couldn't go back in the defensive line as well.
Yeah, but in those situations, you just got to be able to break free and then get on the trail on the inside, because that's where they needed it. And Adrian Davis took the ball to the line and, had plenty of loose defenders there and was able to find his way forward under that post.
Restart by Khan. Nice and high and deep, and good, taken well under these conditions too. Oh, good defence there. And Durante involved in that again.
You see, man, the big number 8, Isaac Briggs. He's just been unstoppable tonight. Been tremendous in everything he's done. You know, every time he touches the ball, generates plenty of momentum, and then it's just a bit of skill as well, being able to get an offload away when he needs, and able to suck a couple of defenders in there and give away the penalty. And now again, Newcastle with a great opportunity.
And we've seen both sides too, Petro, early in the counts make mistakes, and so far up the field as well. Well, right in front of us, that action there too, so we thought he might have been injured, but he seems to be okay there, Rosberg. Davis, the try scorer. They're looking a bit more structured now at the moment too. Newcastle All Blacks, bad news for Aaron. Using their sets well. The runners are doing very well at the moment. Briggs again. Plays it slowly. Back inside. Good wrap up there, Jacko. Oh, fumbles, puts the kick through, it's play on, says the referee.
Got some work to do, that Ruben.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball comes loose.
Was there a hand in there?
Oh, wow.
Oh, unlucky.
It was unlucky, but I tell you what, you got hats off to Newcastle All Blacks, that chase on that kick, and I don't think it was intended. It was a bit of a bobble, and he just stuck his foot out there. Scott Briggs got his foot to it, and it ended up being a good kick in the end.
It was. Here we go, see the replay. There it is.
Bobbles the ball around.
Nice little soccer chip. But that was good to get the ball out, but unfortunately loses control.
Yeah, Solomon Floyd.
He was over the top too, wasn't he?
Yeah, Solomon Floyd had plenty to do, but you know, talk about the physicality of the Newcastle side. Dislodged the ball and a good hit.
Well, they're in great position, field position again as Dennis plays.
Wait! Go, 112 not square!
Back to the right now.
Yeah, you heard the ref. You heard the ref call him out. And again, you just got to retreat. If the ref calls your name out, you've just got to retreat. And Piper too smart, knew where to run, gets the penalty and takes this ball up short of the line.
Yeah, about 5 out. Newcastle now putting Ereb under the pump. Back inside pass goes straight to the line. Is he there? He loses the ball. Oh. But running that angle was really good, Petro.
Yeah, too many players in there. Tried to go for the one-on-one strip, but you know, multiple players in that. Geez, I tell you what though, it's all Newcastle at the moment, and Ereb are just holding on.
I thought he had an injury there as we watched the replay. Just flying through. Oh. He's landed on top of him. I think he's just taken a little bit of a swing. It seems to be okay now. Now listen to the ref. Referee Nick Inut blows the whistle again.
All right, stand up now. One on the line, wait.
Less than 5 metres out, going to this right-hand side. Long passes, finds the man and puts the ball down. The overlap just really hurt Ereb.
Yeah, geez, I tell you what, it's been all Newcastle. We spoke about that before, about just the momentum they've been generating, and yeah, some tired defenders there for Ereb, and good bit of play there to spread the ball wide there on that right-hand side. And as those defenders came in, a good try there to the Newcastle All Blacks. There's Matt Simon there.
Look at that. There's no one out there. And he just strolls over, puts the ball down.
Jordan Hammond, sorry, that's scored that try, and pretty simple in the end. He just had to hold this ball. No defender out there marking him, and a good 4-pointer there for the Newcastle All Blacks.
Arab have been, their defence has been pretty good all night, but at the moment it just seems to be falling apart.
Getting some tired defenders, I think, down that middle, and we talk about the go forward for Newcastle United, and there's been plenty of meters made there. And we talk about the influence of Isaac Briggs. Simon Allen has been really strong as well. Ross Berg and Edwards in second rows, and Chris Piper again is a tireless worker. Been a really good challenge so far, and I think that's on the back of that momentum that they bring. This is why Newcastle are out well in front now.
Well, it was a good effort, but it's just gone wide. 18-4 Newcastle over Arab United. I actually thought this would be a closer contest, but we've still got another quarter coming up not too far away, but both sides still playing some good football.
Yeah, there's plenty of time here for Arab. Just need to get back in this game, complete some sets, get up their end, and as we've seen, with the likes of John O'Rubin and Solomon Foden on their side, they've got plenty of points in them. It's just getting the ball back up this other end.
And we did say Khan hasn't been kicking that much in general play at the moment, has he? Well, I suppose he hasn't got the ball that much too. So.
He hasn't had too many opportunities, has he? And again, credit to Newcastle, because defensively and in attack, they've been tremendous.
Can you imagine if he puts up a high bomb like he did up against the Coastal Blacks and under this dark sky and everything like that, and putting Newcastle All Blacks under pressure?
Go 3-15, not a marker.
Oh, he's been going hard all night.
That's a good charge, yeah.
They go hard and straight up the middle. Kick put through there. Taken well. Stephen. And we've got to remember too that the Arab side had players sent off early too, so that didn't help, as we see them now going straight up the middle. Good run. That's what they need.
Yeah, that was the player that was sent off, Galen Mosby, and we talk about NRL experience. He's the guy that they need to really fire here to get them back in that game.
Jacko about to play the ball. Does that lost again? Oh. Finally, one for the good guys.
Well, talk about, again, another little shift in momentum here. There's an opportunity, a good opportunity for Arab. Decides to go to the tap.
They need to use this, and they need to use it well. Hui.
Up now! Keep coming!
Good yards there. They're still pulling it out this right-hand side. They switch it to the left. Little back inside pass helps. Finds a bit of space, but he's wrapped up well.
Now! Keep coming, make the line!
He's everywhere, Piper, isn't he?
Yeah, he did really well. Scoots from dummy half, goes close to the line.
Hands off 15!
Just centimetres away now. This is what Arab need. They need some points on the board. Oh, try to trick the defence, didn't work. They knew what was going on. Tries it again. Well, Jacko wrapped up. Last tackle now. Arab needs some points.
Time off.
Well, Trainer's put his hand up in back play. There's a player down. So that was the last tackle as we wait, and we don't have time off, of course. Hopefully he's all right. I can't see who it is there, Petro.
Yeah, I think it's a Newcastle All Blacks player there down in back play, getting attention. And, geez, I tell you what, I think Newcastle were happy that play was stopped there, because Arab were on the attack and building plenty of good pressure there. And
well,
talk about the defence of Newcastle. As you see this play, a bit of a collision there.
Okay, yeah, so he's come around. Greg Morris is the man who's got taken there by friendly fire.
Yeah, Chris Lennon, big Chris Lennon. You're going to come off second best when you run into Chris Lennon, that's for sure. And I hope the young player's okay. We've got, we had so many tremendous games of rugby league here today, and thankfully we haven't seen too many injuries, given the nature of just how fast these games have been played and just how tough they are. And geez, we've seen some big hits and then from the men's and women's, the boys and girls. It's been a really great day for rugby league, and we saw the Murri and Samoa cultural celebration here. Junior Murri sides taking on Samoan sides, and they were just fantastic games of footy. And the crowds that we had here, all the parents and family members that have travelled from near and far to support their juniors, it was great to see.
And they walked away, Samoa, with so many wins under their belts. The under 12s, they won 24-12. The under 15 girls, 20-4. They won the girls under 17, 54-0 against Queensland. These are against all the Queensland Murri sides. And under 14 the boys, 22-4. Queensland came back, the 18 boys, under 18 boys, with the win.
Geez, what a game that was. Oh, that was a good, tough game. That was a great game.
And under 16s boys, again, Queensland won that one 32-10. And the women, great action there. Brisbane Natives over Dunghutti 18-6. So it was really good. That actually had a few little minor injuries in there too. Some of the girls, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, it's a big day for everyone. Obviously, for a lot of these teams that have travelled, and for our teams that have travelled from down south, and it's a long way to come. And sometimes, limited preparation. I know for our Murri sides competing, our junior Murri teams competing, it's been a short preparation, but nonetheless, just outstanding the way they played, and the class of the Samoan teams. They're playing plenty of the carnivals here locally, and they're always great competitors, and got some great combinations here. As we see, I think it might be Greg Morris, the #1 here for Newcastle All Blacks, getting helped off.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. It was just, as we mentioned, friendly fire. One of his players come around and they're calling it this. We're just trying to figure out what's going on here, because people. That's the time for the. I'm a bit confused here, Petro, because
the third quarter time, is it?
The third quarter. Okay, yeah, because of the injury, they meant to stop it then. Of course, the 60. So that's it. We'll take a quick break while this all happens. So 18-4 is the scoreline. Newcastle over Ereb.
We can all create a new story for our people.
And stop chronic conditions determining our lives. Sing out to your local health service and book in today for your 715 health check.
Hey, do you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear? Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Plus, the mob at the clinic will support you in looking after your health too. Hey, you mob, you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear?
Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Plus, the mob at the clinic will support you in looking after your health too.
Vaping exposes you to all kinds of chemicals
that we don't yet understand, but are definitely not safe.
They can be addictive, damage your heart and lungs, and impact your immune system.
For more information on vaping, contact your local clinic or quit line at 137848.
Yeah, you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear? Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Health checks are a game changer.
Call your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service and start with a free 715 health check. And get your free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
We all know smoking's bad for you, and smokers are at higher risk of getting seriously ill.
So make a deadly choice and give up the smokes today.
Health checks are a game changer. Call your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service and start with a free 715 health check. And get your free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
A lot of people think that vaping is harmless.
But we know it still affects your brain development, hurts your lungs and heart, and even increases your risk of addiction.
So don't start on the vapes and contact your local clinic or quit line for support.
Yeah, you want to be starting up in the deadliest gear?
Where you got to book in for a 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
When it comes to a game plan, which team stands out? The Broncos? The Titans? The Cowboys? Or the team at your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service who can work with you on a game plan?
To eat well, exercise, even help quit the smokes.
Call your local medical service and start with a free 715 health check.
And a free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
And welcome back to the Murri and Koori Interstate Challenge. Donny Johannesson and Petro Sivanasiva joining you as we see now play in the final quarter. Start. Khan, if you just joined us, Arab have the ball at the moment. The cutout pass worked last time for a try. It didn't this time.
Over there, last tackle.
And last tackle. Petro, I'm trying to catch up here.
Yeah, geez, I tell you what, you would have thought they would have had a kick on that. They needed to find the in-goal just to try and create some more pressure. It's going to take a big defensive set here by Arab as United do the hard work. And, geez, I tell you what, look at that. What a hit.
Oh, he's a bit fired up there, Rakeem Alder. He's been playing pretty good too, so he doesn't need any of this silliness in his game.
Yeah, geez, you know, when Arab just needed just to complete this set, defend this set, and they get themselves back in. But again, the pressure reliever here to the Newcastle All Blacks, and I'm sure Newcastle will be breathing a sigh of relief as their number 6, Scott Briggs, puts it out.
Yeah, and if you just joined us, Greg Morris is injured, so he's off the field. Unfortunately, in an incident in a tackle, a bit of friendly fire, but hopefully he'll be okay. And the point scorers for Newcastle, you've got Briggs, Callum Briggs, Jordan Hammond, and also Adrian Davis, and we just got the one from Solomon Firewood. And the other thing too, Petro, Newcastle know they've got a good lead here, so they could slow the game down if they want. Puts the kick in general play. The chasers are there too.
Oh, great kick.
Yes. Piper was flying down the wing there. He wanted that ball. Again, he's another player that's been playing very well. Cuban Piper.
You look at their senior leaders, the Newcastle All Blacks, they just control play really well. You see them barking orders there. Adrian Davis, typical number 7, shouting at his team what he wants from them as they rush up here on the defence.
Well, the loose ball and carry again, but it did go back, so is it play on? No.
Yeah, big contact there. Tim Christie, big right-hand shot.
Well, Petro, they know they need to get some points, and mistakes like that won't help, especially knowing this is the last quarter of play for the Murri Koori Interstate Challenge.
Yeah, they just needed to get back into this half, or get it back into this set, sorry, and just get to a kick, just so they can get out of their own territory. And I think for Newcastle here, I smell blood. It's again a great opportunity here for the Newcastle All Black side.
Good field position yet again for Newcastle.
Right up 12 with me. Wait.
Smith waiting.
Wait.
Dummy half. To the right. Roseberg pops it back inside to Smith. Smith decides to go himself.
Stand now. To the right. Square. Go.
There's that man, Briggs. Briggs is all over it. Good defence from this Arab side. So close to the line at the moment. Smith. Chips over the top. Again, the overlap. They lost the ball too. They can see the overlap again, can't they, Newcastle?
Yeah, they hold the shape really well, and they spread right across, right from touchline to touchline, and there's a great bit of vision there. A great kick into the corner, and Arab had to scramble really hard there and defend it well.
That's strange. Their fringe players for Arab usually are there and doing all the hard work and attack and defence. Mosby and Stephen and Ruben. Good hard line. Well, again, it looked like there wasn't a marker there.
Get the penalty, and again, some great charges there. Gillum Mosby, what a carry. He ran at the top of Scott Briggs there. You don't see that too often.
They're playing it quick, and they're getting some good ground now. Oh, he almost took it. Did he touch it? No.
That's a great kick.
That is a lot of ground. They need that Arab. What can they do? We know they've been scoring in the corner, and one that wasn't allowed. So actually went John Wright Ruben into the crowd, into his own fans.
There he is again. Gillum Mosby, good tough carry.
And this man's been busy too. Mane, Josh Mane. We might see, they keep going like this. Oh, there's another injury, is there? Is he okay? Josh Mane. Oh, he's injured there. And it's the playmaker, Scott Briggs, too. I thought he might have just got a bit winded there. Mane coming over the top.
I'll tell you what, Gillum Mosby has had a target on him. The last 3 carries, I think he's gone straight at him.
Well, they're yelling at something, the Newcastle players. As we see now, Arab back on the attack. Khan pops inside. Short one to Alder. Still screaming it for this right-hand side. Go to the left. Oh, he's lost the ball again. Oh. Petro Sivanasiva, bad luck to Arab United.
Yeah, it was a great effort. I thought it was a second effort, but he did well. Keep that momentum and just tried to reach out.
He's so close to the line, and here he goes, he sees it. Just,
Stephen, yeah, it was, I think, the defender coming over the top too. So, look, credit to Newcastle. They've been tremendous all night, really. Defensively, been very strong. They scrambled really well, and don't seem to panic. They just hold their line, and defenders, turn up. And that's a great sign of a good team. Those combinations. That's why they're the Koori knockout champions.
And Arab United playing catch-up football now and pushing passes like that and just trying things. It's just really hurting them at the moment.
Square markers. Go one. Play on.
Oh, another loose ball again. Oh, Petro getting a bit fiery now.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of motion here, obviously. Lot to play for, but just an error that they didn't need. I think Newcastle just need to, again, talk about just completing sets, just get up the field, get to a kick. You see an offload here, attempted offload. Well, the big number 5, Jordan Hammond. They really didn't need to throw it.
Exactly. But Arab United, good news for them.
Yeah, come on, Arab. This is their chance. Touch judges come in, having a few words.
Oh no, who's he calling out here?
It's Big Stephen.
Is it Rakim? No, who's he calling out?
The outer, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on report, and you're in the bin for 10.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Oh, he's sending...
I think it's over that side. I think it's that side.
Oh, they've lost. Mosby was sent off early in the game. Now, late in the game, we're seeing Raheem Alder sent off. So, bad luck there for Arab United.
Yeah, I think went on with the tackle. I think the ball had been offloaded. I think that's the words from the referee, and a bit of extra in that tackle. You know, caught the eye of the touch judge, and unfortunately for Arab, they lose a great player in Alder.
And that is going to be tough for Arab United. It's a good position there for Newcastle All Blacks. But
good run on strip here.
There we go. Henry Williams Jr.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Come up with a good strip there, and now gets a penalty. Here, good opportunity here for Arab.
Well, they're down a player who's in the bin at the moment, so they do need to score. They need to score very soon, but loose ball picked up well, Williams Jr. He was on the spot for that loose ball. Back inside. Jacko plays it quickly. Scoots again. Stephen.
Great run.
Don't need that. About 8 metres out. Khan steps inside. Oh, makes the defence. Needs to play it quickly. On this left side now. Cut out pass works. Finds some space. He goes hard. Stephen. Right near the line now. Arab need to score. Wow, come flying up there, left the gap, kicks the ball, but it goes back, but still play on the last. They're going into the corner. Have they got players? Yes, they do. Oh, and Jack O'Neill is in the corner on the last, and they needed that.
Oh, to score right in front of their fans too. What a try, and geez, they needed that. They needed that.
Well, they kept the ball alive on the last, coming up there out of defence. Terrible side boot, but they kept playing on. Little short pass. Ruben, of course Ruben's there. He's always there.
Yeah, I think it was
in here.
Yeah, big Edward Mills regathered the miss kick. I think just trying to see it. I think is it Mills? Did a great job here.
Yeah.
Recognised that they'd all come up, put the ball through the hands. Jono Ruben, all class. Fantastic try.
And as the replay was being played, the conversion unsuccessful.
Jeez, you know, you talk about momentum swings. Is this it for Arab?
Yeah, especially with a player down. Maybe they needed the player sent off to have more space to pass the ball. But Newcastle still 10 points ahead.
Showing their smarts, just walking back to the kick.
Yeah. And, I think Scott Briggs is there. He seems to be okay after that incident before, so must have been just winded. Yeah, they're slowly taking their time, aren't they now? Newcastle United. That was a good passage of play, that though, Arab. They really needed that. Somebody get the ball, Pedro.
Well, they haven't stopped time, and I tell you what, they've used up about 3 or 4 minutes there.
Nice kick. Khan gets it away. Mills. Good run, good defence as well. Davis involved in that tackle for Newcastle. Khan. Those cutout passes have worked before, so why not do it again? And there he is, Mosby. He gets it away. Good work. And of course, Stephen is there. And you almost expect Jono Ruben to be floating around somewhere too.
Oh, great run.
Good ball carry there. Hui. Good play. Stephen. 4. Last tackle. They're way up this end, Petro. Khan. Has he got support? No, he loses the ball cold. I think Khan was possibly in two minds there of what to do.
Yeah, I think he was waiting for his outside man to come back under him. He was running out of room, heading towards that touchline, but yeah, geez, Newcastle do a great job. They hold strong.
Again, I was expecting Khan to put some kicks in general play. He's been quiet on the boot.
Yeah, just how dangerous is Gellum Mosby out there on that left-hand side. Every time they give him that ball, he creates havoc out there. Newcastle find it hard to contain him, and that's what gave Arab that opportunity, you know, all in the back of him.
Some good runs here from Newcastle. Nice kick, put through, chases are everywhere, and slowly gets it. Good chase, Newcastle, putting the pressure down on Arab. It wasn't a deep kick, but it still was effective. Bumps off one, goes well. Faoud. The 1 through to 6 for Arab, they've been really good, haven't they, Petro?
They have, and you know, they really need to stand up here in this last 4 minutes. And here we go. There's a penalty. Exactly what Arab need.
Get some more ground if you can. Put a kick through. Oh, that's offside. Oh, play on. He's played to play on.
Yeah, no,
that is.
Well, he had no other choice, did he?
Yeah.
And it was a great, you know, vision there and thinking by John O'Ruben. Knew to take the quick tap. Saw the defenders weren't back, and unfortunately for Newcastle All Blacks, they'll lose a player now to the bin.
Well, there's one going to the bin and one coming out of the bin very shortly. And that would be Rakeem Ouda.
Which would be pretty timely, wouldn't it, for Arab?
Yeah, that'd be a good call, actually. If he comes out of the bin now while they've got one down in the bin, Newcastle, yeah, could be a game changer. Good hands straight up the middle. Right-hand side attacking again. This is where they've been good and dangerous, Arab. John O'Ruben plays it from dummy half. Poor pass, unfortunately, but might picked up cleanly. Calling it out that way. Stephen, which way is he going to go? From dummy half to that left-hand side. Gets it out to Khan through the hands. And yes, they've called it forward.
They've called it back.
Oh, that could have been interesting.
Jeez, I tell you what. I mean, Arab going that corner, it's game on. It's game on.
Is he calling full time?
Just
no. We've still got plenty of time on the clock here. But yeah, well, referee Nick Inuit has said, you know what? It's time to wrap it up for 2023, the Murri versus Koori Interstate Challenge, and the Koori knockout winners, Newcastle All Blacks, have won the Interstate Challenge 18-8 over Arab United, who put up a good fight.
Yeah, it was a great game of footy, and you know, spoke about the experience of Newcastle All Blacks and the influence of the Briggs brothers. You know, showed great composure and control at certain times, and then, you know, Arab, when you talk about the athleticism of players like Faoud and Gellum Mosby, and at times looked like they were going to get Arab back into this game, but you know, Newcastle just too strong in the end, and a great win for them on the back of being Koori knockout champions. They beat Walgett 22-16, and now have come up to the Interstate Challenge and knocked off a very good Arab team, and commiserations to Arab. Thought they were fantastic, obviously, to win the 2022 Murri Carnival. They beat the Coastal Blacks in a real nail-biter, 28-26, and thinking that, you know, they would go on with some good momentum, and they certainly did, but again, Newcastle just too strong in the end.
Let's see the damage that Newcastle did to Arab United here for the challenge, Interstate Challenge, and there you go. This was an amazing try. Solo try. It was brilliant.
It was all Cullen Briggs, and you know, every time he touched the ball, especially in this first half, he was so damaging, and you see his strength there, carrying multiple players to the line, and what a great way to start the game there for Newcastle.
Yeah, and the long cutout pass here was, found the goal in the hands of Solomon Fayoud, and he goes over the line just.
Yeah, great vision there from George Rubin. Saw there were plenty of Newcastle All Blacks defenders there marked up on Arab outside runners, and saw an unmarked winger.
And Adrian Davis, I think this was his try. This shouldn't have been a try, but they fell asleep at the wheel there, unfortunately, Arab, by being distracted by some silly back play. And, well, he took advantage of it, Adrian Davis, and just went straight through the middle.
Yeah, great ball there. Again, from their number 6, Scott Briggs. Saw unmarked players out wide, and a good 4-pointer.
Yeah, Jordan Hammond, he got that, and that was from that very long cutout pass. Nobody was there, so. But this one too, well, that's when they called it. And this one in the corner, Petro,
yeah,
with the ugly kick.
Bit of a miss kick here, but it was great work there by big Edward Mills, the big number 8, and the outside men did the rest. Fayoud did a great job.
Good work, and you could see the crowd was so happy to see, their mob standing up and giving it a real hot go.
Yeah, isn't this great? And this is what it's all about, seeing the teams come together and celebrating, proud family links. It's great to see so many of the mob, travel up from Newcastle, from North Queensland, Central Queensland, all to be here to cheer on these teams, gather here in Brisbane, and it's just been an amazing day so far.
It certainly has been, and well, the women's, if you just missed out on that, the score line for the women's was 18-6. That was Brisbane Natives over Dungutty, and of course this game here in Newcastle 18-8 over Arab United. So we got one and we lost one.
yeah, it was again, it's just so wonderful to see, the level of footy that's been played, and you look at the knockouts, you look at the Murri Carnival here, just some fantastic footy being played, and to the boys and girls, men and women that have taken part here today, I think the fans no doubt will leave really happy with the level of football, the competition that we've seen, the great spirit that has been played in, and yeah, worthy winners, Newcastle All Blacks.
I agree, and we'd like to thank everybody too, the production team, for all their help as well. We've got some great pictures over the whole day, and it was good to see, and the scorers, all the people who helped as well. We had some support there with all the tents, with the physio teams and everything, and they were pretty busy in the early stages, so it was good as well. But just a reminder too of some of the other games that happened as we wait for the presentation here. The under-12s, they played against the Queensland Murri sides. All the Murri sides played against Samoa, and 24-12 for the under-12s. Got away with the win there, the Samoa team. And under-15 girls, they had a win too, 20-4. And under-17 girls, 54-0 over the Murri side. So that was a big scoreline in the heat too.
Yeah.
Mind you, that was about 11:30 this morning. And under-14 boys game, and as we get ready for the presentation, 22-4. Again, Samoa got that game away, and Queensland finally got a win on the board with the under-18 boys, 14-8. And the under-16 boys, Queensland won there 32-10, and then the women's, as we mentioned, was 18-6. Brisbane Natives over Dungutty, and this game here 18-8. Newcastle over Arab United, and some great rugby league action today over the whole day. But the conditions too, the heat, the storm that came through as well, and then it's cooled up now, so it's not too bad at the moment, Petro.
Yeah, so grateful to all the supporters that came out and all the friends and family. I came to watch some quality rugby league today, and some trying conditions, as you said, very, very hot, and but didn't stop the fans from coming in through the gates, and again, they will witness some tremendous footy, and to all our young boys and girls that took part early in the day and right in the heat, you know, they were tremendous, and followed up by seniors who put on a great show. And to our women and men, these last two games, they really capped off a wonderful day. And as you see these pictures here, all the friends and families getting around their players. Commiserations to Arab. Thought they were tremendous, but again, you know, on the back of playing a very classy Newcastle side, you know, lots of experience there. Played a lot of competitions together. You can see those combos that come out, and they're up against a really good side today. So congrats to them.
Yeah, just a quick one too. The quarters. Do you think that hindered the teams instead of keeping the roll on and, you know, stopping every 20 minutes and so on?
Well, I reckon for the big boys, I think they really appreciate those extra few minutes there to have a break, because again, we spoke about that heat. It did cool down somewhat. You know, we had a really good breeze there come through there late in the game, and I think that cooled things down a bit, but nonetheless, still very trying conditions. And you know, those breaks are important. You know, we've got to look after the welfare of our players and make sure we do the best by them. So they were well-earned breaks. And, you know, yeah, sometimes, you know, when you're playing full 40-minute halves, you really can tire out defensive lines, you know, and probably to a certain extent it probably favoured Newcastle. But again, you know, talk about their class, and they were able to get the job done here today.
Yeah, congratulations Newcastle, 18-8 over Arab. Donny Johannesson and also Petrus Sibanasiva having a break, and we'll wait for the presentation. Thank you.
We can all create a new story for our people.
And stop chronic conditions determining our lives.
Sing out to your local health service.
And book in today for your 715 health check.
A 715 health check is more than a clinical assessment.
It's a way of honouring yourself and your old people.
And ensuring our people are strong, black and deadly.
Book in for your 715 health check today.
We can all create a new story for our people.
And stop chronic conditions determining our lives.
Sing out to your local health service.
And book in for your 715 health check.
Health checks are a game changer. Call your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service and start with a free 715 health check. And get your free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
We can all create a new story for our people.
And stop chronic conditions determining our lives. Sing out to your local health service and book in today for your 715 health check.
This year, take the right steps towards a healthier, deadlier you.
And book in for your 715 health check to take home one of these Deadly Maroons shirts.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
We can all create a new story for our people.
And stop chronic conditions determining our lives.
Sing out to your local health service and book in today for your 715 health check.
Hey, do you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear? Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Plus, the mob at the clinic will support you in looking after your health too. Hey, you mob, you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear?
Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Plus, the mob at the clinic will support you in looking after your health too.
Vaping exposes you to all kinds of chemicals
that we don't yet understand, but are definitely not safe.
They can be addictive, damage your heart and lungs, and impact your immune system.
For more information on vaping, contact your local clinic or quit line at 137848.
Yeah, you want to be styling up in the deadliest gear? Well, you got to book in for your 715 health check.
Visit deadlychoices.com.au to find your nearest clinic.
Health checks are a game changer.
Call your local Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander medical service and start with a free 715 health check. And get your free DC shirt.
A deadly choice is a healthy choice.
We all know smoking's bad for you, and smokers are at higher risk of getting seriously ill.
So make a deadly choice and give up the smokes today.
Chairperson of the Indigenous Advisory Council for the QRL. We've got Christian Heffernan and Dean Witters from New South Wales Rugby League, Petro Sivanasiva from Deadly Choices Ambassador, and Brad Beetson from the Arthur Beetson Foundation. Congratulations to Newcastle All Blacks. Taking it out, it's a great effort. Unlucky Arab, you've done a wonderful job at the Murri Carnival and you didn't disappoint again tonight. You were awesome. You represented Queensland well, so thank you for that. We'll get straight to the presentations. We'll start with the player of the match, and that goes to Newcastle All Blacks, number 8, Isaac Briggs. Isaac.
I wasn't expect. Is that working? Is that on? I wasn't expecting. But my wife even says, she says, why do I play better in this team than local comp? I said, because I play with my brothers and cousins and all the fellas I grew up with. Yeah, it's an honour. It's I say to the boys all the time, I love this team, and I'll till I can't no more until a young pushes me out. But until then, they've got to take it off me. Yeah, look, actually, I could have gave it to anyone, but I can't do without my boy. I'll credit Jaden Rosberg, of course. He took out the 5'8" and made me go for it. So it's as much yours as is mine. Yeah, I want to thank my Murri brothers here up United, and Ian Lacey and everyone, Deadly Choices, sorting it all out. It's been an unreal trip. We'll top it off tonight. That was good. We can go celebrate tonight. But thanks everyone for coming, and yeah, like I'll think of stuff when I finish. But yeah, I want to thank everyone, and yeah, thanks BNOB brothers. We're number 1 now. What was it? I think it was we're the best in Australia now. So.
All right, can I get the captain of Arab United up, please? Captain of Arab United. Karnawang.
First of all, I thank Ian and everyone that put this together. It's been a long time coming for this interstate challenge to come back. Congratulations to NAB there. You showed why you've won the Koori knockout and what sticking together as a team looks like, eh? So to our boys, we fought hard. We showed why we come from Arab. You showed the bit of heart there. But bad luck to us. But we will come back better next year, eh? We expect to see you again next year.
All right, get the Arab United team up to get your medals, please. Righty, big round of applause for Herb United. All right, can we get the captain from Newcastle All Blacks?
First of all, I'd like to thank Deadly Choices and all the boys who put it on. It was a great day, great concept. The boys who come down from the top, they always gave us a hard game right through. And to our boys, I know we just keep turning up with each other all the time, every game, every day. And as for our supporters, thanks them for coming all the way up. We heard, it lifted us towards the end there when we had our heads down. But yeah, we'll be back again next year. Hopefully it's on.
Yeah. All right, call to Newcastle medallions, please. Get your medallions. A big round of applause for your Murri vs Koori Interstate Challenge champions, the Newcastle All Blacks.
Number one.